Hello, boys and girls. You just got done watching a video on how to multiply by tens. So let's practice together. The video showed you a couple different ways that you can come up with the answers for multiplying with tens. Mrs. Stewart will do the same, and we're going to end with the easiest, simplest way, especially if you know your basic facts. So let's go ahead and let's look at our problem. Our problem is 3 times 20. Okay. Well, the first thing I could do is I could draw a picture. Okay. So I could go ahead and I could draw my arrays. And here I would have 3 groups of 20. Well, here's one group. Here's another group. And here's another group. So I can take my 3 groups of 20 and I can go ahead and I can count all those up to come up with my answer of 3 times 20. Another thing that I could do is I could actually create an addition sentence. So I would have 3 groups of 20. So basically, I'm just going ahead and creating an addition sentence to show that. So 20 plus 20 plus 20. Now, Mrs. Stewart chose to write it up and down instead of across because when we have bigger numbers, it's easier to put them vertically so that if I have to carry, I can carry my ones over to my tens. So I could go ahead and do 20 plus 20 plus 20, and I would also come up with the exact same answer of what 3 times 20 is. Now, the easiest way, if you know your facts, and kids in class who can call those facts out, this is what they do. They're able to do this in their brain. They're able to do this as mental math. So here we have our problem of 3 times 20. What we want to do is we want to find our basic facts. So 3 is the first digit we need, and we're going to use the 2. We're ignoring the 0 for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to think of, well, what is my basic fact of 3 times 2? Well, 3 times 2 is 6. And now I'm going to look at my factors of 3 and 20 and see how many zeros I have in them. Well, I have 0 zeros in 3, and I have 1 0 in 20. So I'm going to add 1 0 to my product. So 3 times 20 equals 6. Again, I took my basic fact of 3 times 2 and came up with 6. And then however many zeros I have in those factors is how many goes in my product. Let's go to the next slide and try this again.